What's going on, guys? It's Self-Made Hype here, and today I'm going to be talking about kind of a little hot subject right now, and that's Supreme. Supreme kind of as a whole, and Supreme as a reselling topic and brand. It was the first drop yesterday, actually, for me. The first drop of the season for online, and I copped 3 things, 3 shirts, 1 for personal, 2 for resale, and I'm just going to be kind of talking about what Supreme is like doing right now and what's kind of happening with Supreme, because I kind of believe that it's going downhill, at least in terms of the reselling market. And the reason I say that, one, resellers, I am one, but the undercutting on StockX, well, other platforms, but StockX kind of popularized the one place to sell things, one single page, so it made it really easy for people to undercut. And if you guys don't know what that means, it means like just barely go down by $1 than the person before you, and then you end up seeing $10-20 loss in one day just from undercutting. And as much as people don't like to admit it, the prices of the secondary market kind of dictate the hype of the piece. If something's not reselling, it won't have that much hype around it. That doesn't mean it's not a good piece. That just means it doesn't quite have that hype that some people are looking for. The other thing is oversaturation. Supreme used to be very limited, and they're starting to pump out, a lot of different things. I got clothes off of a restock today. Today's one day after the drop, and they're still restocking Tupac tees, which, were the hot thing of this drop, and they're still restocking them. And the prices are going down because they keep restocking them, and people are realizing these aren't as limited as a lot of people thought. And another thing is bots. Bots are really kind of taking over. I feel like a lot of people are giving up on trying to get Supreme manually or at all because they just don't really stand a chance of getting the good items, whether they are planning on reselling it or just getting it for retail. I feel like the bots are kind of ruining it, and again, I've kind of, been in on this, and I've used bots and got multiple things from bots, but it's kind of the only way you can get restocks or even a lot of things off the initial drop is through bots. The other point that I'm going to make is cringiness. Now, a lot of people won't agree with this, but at least for me, I see Supreme on some people, I'm like, oh, that looks really nice, but a lot of the times when Supreme has their logos really big on something, I find it kind of cringy. And a lot of people, I think, use Supreme kind of as not like a staple or just kind of tying into their outfit. They use it as the outfit. Everything Supreme because they think Supreme is fashionable because it's expensive in the secondary market. So they're like, oh, well, it's expensive, so it'll make everything look good. And that's definitely not the case. You can't just throw Supreme on something and then all of a sudden it's good. The brand carries a lot of power, but I feel like a lot of people are wearing it, not wrong, because you can always style something right, but I feel like people are just kind of messing it up, and there's a lot of really young kids just wearing it because they think that's what's going to make them popular at school or a bunch of different things. Next, I'm going to go into lack of creativity, another kind of hot subject, and I'm not saying, Supreme's not creative, because they're working with a lot of different graffiti artists or underground artists that nobody has really heard of, and that's really creative and, really brings out a bunch of new things, but they've been around for a very long time, and I feel like they're running out of, popular logos, like the box logo, that's kind of been overdone now. So the motion logo, that's a really cool logo, but they've done it multiple different times. And then the S logo, that used to be pretty hyped up, and now no one cares about it. The S logos sell out, but they take a while, and you don't have any issue copying them manually or obviously with a bot. I feel like just kind of doing these same logos all over again, or same designs, have kind of just made the market go down a little bit because it doesn't seem as limited if it keeps coming out. Whether it's in a different colorway or a different, cut of clothing, it's still the same logo on a piece, and that's really what people are looking at the end of the day. The next point I'm going to get into is bad collabs, and again, a lot of people aren't going to agree with this, especially with the new Nike Air Force One collab. The old Nike collabs, or at least in the past probably 3 or 4 years, they've been pretty bad. They've been using trail running sneakers and the Gatos, which just weren't great sneakers, and I get that Supreme was, or is a skate brand still, but that doesn't mean that they're gonna generate hype or popularity around these styles of shoes like the Gatos that nobody really likes. And Supreme needs this hype. It's kind of what's made them, be able to sell as much as they do, be able to make as much profit as they do, is this hype. It's mainly in the secondary market, and it's a lot of resellers. In the line for the in-store Supreme, most of those people are resellers. Online, most of those people are resellers. It's kind of been oversaturated with resellers, and the collabs haven't been that great. The North Faces have been good, but they're kind of running out of, ideas. They had the ARC logo, which is one of the pieces that I got that didn't do too great just because it's just an ARC logo. People would rather just get a normal North Face, because when they did the all over prints, that was cool and original, and North Face didn't produce anything that looked at all like that. So they really enjoyed that. But now, just with an ARC logo or just like a little patch on the side and a solid color, nobody really cares as much about that. And then the Air Force Ones that I was talking about earlier, that are coming out in spring summer 2020, those, they're gonna be very popular. That's what at least most of the leaks and stuff are saying. Not popular, but very stocked. Everyone's gonna be able to get it. It's gonna be like the Hanes collab, and I'm definitely gonna get a pair for myself, but it's not gonna have the hype around it, and it's just its logo on it. I feel like their logo carries so much power that it almost just seems like it's lazy when they put it on something, because it creates so much hype, but they didn't really do anything. They just put their little logo right on the bottom portion of the shoe, and the laces are, different. There's a bunch of different changes, but I feel like they could have been more creative, or even put like a motion logo or something on it. Just made it a little bit less hyped, and that would have brought back the resale market for, the Nike collabs, and people would have been more engaged, especially the resellers, after seeing something do so well. And I feel like they just kind of need to start bringing back the hype around the brand, because at the end of the day, that's what's keeping them here. A lot of their customers are resellers. As much as they may hate it, it's just how it works, and if they eliminate all resellers, it's just not gonna be the same as it used to be, especially with hype. So thank you guys for listening to kind of this hot topic. If you guys don't agree with anything, start an argument with me in the comments below. I really want to, hear out you guys, and if you guys have a better opinion, I'll probably admit that that's right if you guys can sway me onto your side. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next video.